Hey, AFC North Talk. This is Sunny with your Ravens Corner. Look, we're gonna be doing this segments, which is just a 5 minute video, 10 minute video of what I saw for the Ravens, what I see going forward. That was a weird game. It was a weird game. It was a game that you definitely finished that game. You're like, what's happening here? Like, what is going on? It was the game that you win the game, and you're still looking like doesn't feel good. This is a game that for 3 quarters the Ravens were dominant. The Ravens were the better team by far, right? Think about the Cowboys having that field goal try that was a 66-yarder, and then they had another good drive, driving for a touchdown that Wiggins had produced a fumble on CeeDee Lamb. That was it for 3 quarters. Other than that, it was just Ravens all the way. And then the fourth quarter happened. Now, let's talk about the first 3 quarters. They pounded the ball. They rushed. Time of possession. Defense was flying. D-line was putting pressure. Forget about blitzing. You see Marabike, Owe, Travis Jones, right? You see these guys pushing that pile. That line for Dallas had no answer for the D-line. For the 4 or 5. Van Noy, right? Running game for Dallas was non-existent. The linebackers were tackling everything. They were not allowing a lot of yardage. Corners, they were bracketing CeeDee Lamb, making sure he wasn't gonna break your game, right? Corners were doing amazing. It was just spectacular defensive for 3 quarters. And again, on offense, Henry ended up with 25 carries, 151 yards, 6 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Lamar, 14 carries, 87 yards, 6.2 per carry, a touchdown. On the passing game, only 15 attempts, 12 completions, 182 yards, 1 touchdown. Very efficient, very efficient. And then the fourth quarter happened. What happened in the fourth quarter? Can you tell me? I'm not sure. We lax. That's the one thing. We basically say, you know what, we're going to vibe here. We're going to vibe. We're going to allow them into yardage. Then they end up scoring. So it would have been fine if we bend it and not break it, but we ended up letting them score. And then we letting them score again. And we go ahead and don't pick up onside kick, right? And I'm sorry, Zay Flowers, this is on you. Now we're seeing 2 moments where the pressure gets elevated a little. And you crap the bed. I love the guy. I love Zay Flowers for the Ravens, but he needs to do better in this situation. The ball came straight now. It was a great onside kick. Sideways rotation. I thought it was spectacular. But still, numbers call. You need to go gash it, right? Last year when that happened was Nelson Aguilar. By the way, I think the Ravens' special teams success rate against the Ravens with outside kick has to be high, because I feel like when there's an outside kick, we usually don't get it, right? So that being said, Justin Tucker, I don't know what's going on with Justin Tucker. I think he's done. I think he's cooked, because it's not this thing. His accuracy is definitely in his head, unless he's just trying to hit it too hard, and that's why he was missing all over the place. Look, there's a lot of soul searching, and again, and this is after a win against a potentially decent team. I don't know what to think about the Dallas Cowboys, but how you did that fourth quarter, a lot to be desired. And you need to clean it up. And our penalties are killing. We're by far the worst team in penalties. We get penalized the most. And yes, the refs are not doing great, right? That safety that they missed, the Odafe was pretty bad. But still, you need to overcome that. You need to be better than that. If you are a Super Bowl caliber team, you need to go past that. You need to clean it up. You need to figure out, what am I doing that is affecting this team, and clean it up. Again, so we were game, because for 3 quarters, you're like, man, if we play like this, nobody's going to beat us. For 3 quarters, we look good. But then the fourth quarter happened, and again, that fourth quarter was not great. Look, in that last possession, Lamar Jackson did what he needed to do. He closed the game, which was great, which we needed, because I believe if we would have given the ball back to them, we did not look good. We would look disjointed. We look like all over the place. We look bad. So we need to do better. They need to figure this out. We're playing against a Buffalo team that, in my opinion, is playing better than what I thought they were going to play, above what their talent level is there. It's going to be in Baltimore, but if you don't clean a lot of this penalty, a lot of these errors, a lot of the space. Zach Orr, you need to do better as a D coordinator. Justin Tucker, God knows what I can do with you, but you need to do better. Look, one silver lining in the whole game, that O-line looked great. I had to look. My praises to the O-line. Fajalele looked great. I'm not gonna lie. Now the one thing is running the ball will help your O-line. Misdirection will help your O-line. How many times you saw Parsons and company just going with Henry and then Lamar, boop, to the other side. Or Lamar just fake it with one step to the one side and then Henry pops to the other side, right? That's what you need to do to help the O-line. I think, look, Ravens fans, I understand we want to be a big passing team. I'm okay with being efficient and winning games. And that's all I have here for your Ravens Corner. We'll see you in the live stream for the AFC North Talk. Peace out.